Welcome to another video on my walking robot Mirft2 based on the fischertechnik TXT controller and running or controlled by Python. Last time I had some experiments with walking on 4 legs, and it turned out that, as may have been expected, the rubber feet didn't hold place. So I thought to do some reconstruction on the legs, that is, not really the legs but the feet, to see if that may be a better idea. Now everything is tied up, literally. And that's it. Alright, that's easier untied than done. So let me keep it like this for now, not entirely undone, and you already see that this is not holding in place, too flexible, but that's not the topic right now. The topic right now is that, let me see how I can put the lighting, like that maybe. I want to change this a bit. Looking at this part, unfortunately this notch is not in the middle, but I can do an attempt anyway, or make an attempt anyway, doing it something like this. Then like this, and then, yeah, how should I do it? This is a very good question. Will this hold anyway? Well, if I put this through the hole, and let's see, how will this hold anyway? It's a very good question. Just a slipping knot, if I manage, kind of, yes, alright. So, this is one. Now, let me see, this will not be possible anymore, but this will be. That is an ouch. But how likely is it that that happens? That is a very good question. And this rope cannot be tied up too tight, so, or tight enough maybe. The only way to test this is trying out, of course. So let's see how the interface starts, and the SD card is out, so that means that it will start once again into the ROBOPro firmware. And I will control it using the Android tablet. Basically I can use it using my iPad, but this way it's nice as well. Alright, this is one step. Then I need to connect to it because this is the DHCP server. Then I need to connect and then go on. And well, I am logged into the controller. However, the test has already failed without me doing anything much, considering this. So okay, let me try to, okay, I have to untie it, or try to anyway. Yep, that goes. So how to keep this from going too far. There's another solution, maybe using this. Because this is now at the side. I can show you maybe in close up. Right now it is a side. So if I pull this away, slightly there, doing it here, it might pull it right here in the spot. So let's try that. Ah, nice. Now I have to tie multiple knots, and that is not nice. Whether this would be better if I used the blue nylon cord, I have no idea, because the nylon cord has proven to be kind of slippery as well. It is much stronger, but hard to tie, very hard to tie. So let's see how this works out. Through the hole again, but this one also through the hole, be it a different one, and then right through it and pull, kind of. Would this be different? Time to check out. So the command, familiar to those who have watched my videos on this topic before. And let's see whatever happens. And remember, this is just one leg I have more or less fixed. Alright, a little bit lower. Now you can see the feet properly. And this one should be right here. Not done it anyway. Go. No. Too much rattling, way too much. So there is even no way to properly test it because of the rattling of all the gears. Then again, let me push the gears together. Alright, mind the gears and the wires, always important. They're not in here, they're in here now. And this is correct as far as correct goes. But this one still holds. So and looking further, I see that I have to fix the code because of threading and node type errors, and I think I know how to do that. So first thing on is fix some of the code, and to do that I have to go to VI, ouch, and I see I already have this code in it, stop online and sleep, so that should have solved it, but apparently it doesn't. Let's see what else I can fix. Well, one thing is the sound is not working in any way, which is to say there's a, I hope the demo is on this controller as well. So no, not change directory. Yeah, sample demo, that is the one I'm looking for. So Python, and then simple demo. Python not found, really. Then run Python, and I don't care. Alright. This proves that the sound does work. So, going back into my own code, actually having the same problem as with my discovery controller, TXT controller on the discovery robot. I'm doing exactly the same, and yet I can, although this is, well, not finished, so and then right, alright, but I was in here because of that threading and non-type error, and this should have solved it. So let's go back. and run it again. Right. Let's see whatever happens. The problem is on this side, by the way, because and I have to be careful now. So this runs nicely, but this once again does not. Looking at the gears at the underside or at the top side, there goes something wrong. So let me keep it in the air and end it. I don't mind walking, but this is not going correct. This is not working. And yeah, I got the idea that this gear with the axis is broken, but that is not the case at all. So what is going wrong? It is really this side of the robot that is having continuous gear problems. But why and how? Alright, let me first fix or try to fix this one. Because that's what I started with. And now I have a slightly different problem, because the controller is powered down. So let's measure the voltage over the over the battery, and that says 8.8.6 something. Let me show you. I hope the view is clear. So plus and minus. So this should be nice. This is a freshly recharged battery. So let's measure that one. And it's still in the, on the charger. What does it say? Well, that's clear. So apparently there is a distinct problem when it comes to voltage level to power the controller. I don't like that. But anyway, I did try to power it up, and it did for a moment, and then it powered down again. So time to replace the battery. It doesn't even need to be recharged. Well, it needs to be recharged now. Alright. Power up, and this is what it looks like when you lose connection. So this also means that I have to connect to the controller again once it is powered up. Being a DHCP server on its own, it loses connection. So right now I'm logging in once again. I'm back in. So what's next? Well, apart from these, I want to know why this is happening. So let's run it again. That's not what I want. And just to be sure, by the way, this is how the feet look with the new construction, and that is how the feet look in the old construction. So there is some improvement. Now back to the result of the code. This is a very short thing. Which reminds me, by the way, it's still the old version. And they recommend to upgrade to 4.2.4. But what's the difference? I don't know. Anyway, let's run this again and see whatever happens. Did you hear that sound? Right now it runs nicely. Let's do it again. Oh, and by the way, I'm getting the threading again. So somehow it doesn't quite work the way I expected. But I heard sound. So yeah, what can I say? Okay, all feet have been modified now. So let's see if with holding like this the sound works again. I don't hold my breath. That did work. That did work. Once again. And again. So let's take a short look at the code. And here it says not motor, print not motor, and that is now being done suddenly. So I think the not did something good. Now let's see how everything works out when it's walking. Does it walk? Does the gear go berserk again? Whatever. Run. This is not really walking since all legs and here something goes wrong. And here something goes wrong. What goes wrong? Yeah, right. I have to end this run because the right side red gear has gone. Ouch. I clearly have to fix this. So I have to lift this part. Let's see how this is situated, like this. Alright, push down the gears and that's it again. But this shouldn't have happened in the first place. But, oh, no, you're kidding me. Alright, so a measurement is once again necessary, I think. So in comes the multimeter. And I have to untangle the probes. So let's see here and here. Nine something. That's definitely not too low. So let me power it up again. I say let's power it up again. What's going on here? It doesn't power up. I don't like these power offs without a clear notion of why. Right, there it is again. And of course the connection has been broken. So let's log in again. And while preparing the tablet for reconnecting, it has powered off again. So what is happening? This is not nice at all. Alright, powered up. Making connection. Yes. Login. I'm in. And let's try to run it again for the last time. And that goes. Alright, another measurement. So, Well, this seems clear to me. Very clear. It's just nominal. So why does it power off? Why does it power off when the voltage is nominal? Very good question, and unfortunately I don't have the answer right now. Yeah, what to do? I can put the power control power in it. Let's see if that temporarily solves the power. If it powers off with the net adapter in it, I have a much bigger problem. Alright, let's try again. Alright, logging in once again. And now run again. Yeah, well, the same mechanical crap again. Motor running, this motor doesn't, or not constantly. So I can just hold it while it should be working continuously. So something is definitely wrong with the gears. Okay, end of it. I need to check the inner gear. That's for sure. I need to check on battery or the internal power here. Feet seem to be holding, but there's a lot to find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Or, well, Instagram anyway. Twitter is some kind of replacement for subscribing. Please donate to keep my videos coming to you. More information on my website, where you can also find photos, pictures. And this is certainly to be continued. Bye bye.